Hi, welcome. It's time for a reading by a candidate, or a children's book reading, actually, but I'm reading for teenagers right now, or for anyone who wants to hear it. I'm reading the Constitution of the United States of America and going over some of the concepts behind it. So welcome. My name is Susan Maud Buchser-Lochocki, and this is, we're on the Bill of Rights now, part of the Constitution. That means citizen rights, rights of the people. And we are on Amendment 6. It goes like this. In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed of the nature and cause of this accusation, to be confronted with the witnesses against him, to have compulsory process for obtaining witnesses in his favor, and to have the assistance of counsel for his defense. So that is the end of that amendment. And what I can say is that it isn't working the way it's written anymore. So again, another reason that we may want to rewrite our Constitution a little bit. So apparently sometimes both the accused and the accuser can decide to have a closed trial rather than a public one. And yeah, there's various other variations. So it's some of the things that are in the Constitution are not necessarily working anymore, and as you know, I suggest that we rewrite it because it's in Old English too, and it's not clear anymore what they're really saying. So when we become citizens, which some of us do that at birth, and then again when we're 18 we become adult citizens, we should have to maybe talk about the fact that we agree with our Constitution. But if we can't understand it, then we can't agree with it, right? So this is where my issue is, and I have my little, now I've really changed it, sorry. So I think, yeah, it's time for a new Constitution, because it's not clear. I noticed the next one, which is the 7th Amendment, also deals with law. So maybe, and even the 8th. So maybe why don't I go ahead and read these other ones, and then I'll leave the last two for next time. So Amendment number 7. In suits at common law, where the value of the controversy shall exceed $20, the right of trial by jury shall be preserved, and no fact tried by a jury shall be otherwise re-examined in any court of the United States, and according to the rules of common law. So I did not have the time to look that one up, but trial by jury. But I think we can also choose not to be tried by jury. So there are variations, like I said, that are happening. that are no longer makes some of these amendments accurate. So anyways, then amendment number 8 is also, it's storming around me. Oh man. Okay. Amendment 8. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. So, and since we just had wrongfully incarcerated International Day, Awareness Day, it's kind of appropriate that we're talking about the courts and the laws and all of these sort of things. So that's my news for today. That's my reading for today. So we covered 3 amendments, and it's still a short one. Anyway, I hope to get back to reading you some longer things soon, but it's good to keep the amendments that make sense together. So yeah, that's appropriate. And sadly, yes, we have people who are wrongly convicted, wrongly spending time in prison, and this is unacceptable. So we need to hold our courts to a higher standard and our lawyers to a better standard. Okay, that's the end of the constitutional reading for today. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Susan Maud Buchser-Lochocki, and I have a lawsuit pending with the Supreme Court. I'm also learning about the law and how it works, and you can find out more about that at my website, susan4usa.com. That's Susan, the number 4, usa.com. Okay, I wish you a good day wherever you are. Bye for now.